Hello, this is Joanne from Colorado, and today I am making a favorite really fast Italian tasting noodle casserole for my son. I will post all the ingredients I use and the amounts, but if you want to run to the store, grab ingredients, so you just gotta cook noodles and throw the rest together. This is the way to go. So anyway, can't even think of what the casserole's sort of like, but anyway, it's like lasagna without the meat. Anyway, I have my extra big pan here, a little bigger than a regular lasagna pan, and or it is my lasagna pan, but a little bigger than a cake pan. And I cooked my noodles. I just used one box of these Penne noodles. I use the traditional Prego sauce. I just get a big jug so that I can use as much as I need. I like to get the authentic cheeses from Italy, but today I didn't have quite that much change, so I'm using the shaved Parmesan cheese. An Italian bag of cheese that has mozzarella, not smoked provolone, Parmesan, Romano, Fatina, and Asiago cheeses, and ricotta cheese. And the first thing I do after I cook my noodles is I dump my ricotta cheese, which is a 2-pound, 32-ounce, in the food processor. And I drop it down. I put 1 egg in, which helps the cheese kind of melt out and all blend together. And because I like my cheese to all taste like it's got the same flavor all throughout, I mix this 2 cups of Italian style cheeses in with my ricotta and blend until it's pureed, till it's nice and smooth. And that is all there is to that. Now, I take the noodles that are drained and I spread a thin layer of them in the bottom. Just try to cover the bottom with it. And then grab my sauce. This is if you want to eat in a half an hour or, 40 minutes. So you just spread that out, make sure it's all throughout, covered and even. And I'm going to remove this. So I get all the cheese and don't have to work around the blades. It's a nice texture anyways. Now you can use a piping bag or just kind of lay out the layers here. And I just try to get it even just to make sure everybody gets the same amount of cheese in every layer and doesn't just get noodles. And I try to use about half of it because I'm going to make one more layer. A light touch will keep it from mixing with all the sauce. Okay, I am going to put this little shredded Parmesan cheese . A layer of it for flavor. All across there. Missed a spot. Okay. Gotta kind of be careful with these noodles. See me cook, you'll notice that I think my hands help me do a better job, so they're nice and clean, but noodles are kind of stick together and I don't want them all in a lump. Whoops. I just about jumped ahead of myself. And if a person wants to make some garlic bread with this, I had some friends that were Italian. Every time we got together and made spaghetti, we had the best garlic bread. You would take a couple of big cloves, maybe 3 or 4 even, of garlic, half a cup of butter. They'd melt it on the stove. Simmer it just a few minutes to get all of the garlic flavor in, all the butter. And they would cut a loaf of French bread, slice it lengthwise right through the middle. So you had 2 big halves. Then they would spread that butter all across it and evenly, and then they'd either microwave it, and I forget if we put them in the microwave in a carousel for like a minute. It's been a bunch of years since I did it that way. I always just stick it in the oven. But anyway, and then take it out when it's light brown, toasted. I usually put it under the broiler, down just a little from it, maybe a rack or 2 down from the broiler, and then just let it kind kind of bubble up the butter and soak it into the bread and toast it a little bit around the edges, and then it's making me hungry. Anyways, you can cut it with a pizza slicer, and that works really good. Just cut it in slices, serve it hot. And you can just have the bread ready to do unless you have 2 ovens. As soon as this gets done, just bump it up to the broil and pop it in the oven on a big cookie sheet, and you're ready to go. Anyways, I guess that's the benefit of watching the video. You get the extra recipe, and hopefully you can hear me. So this, I'm going to spread out. As you can see, it makes a pretty good casserole. Would feed a good family. Good dinner. If you like salad with it, you can have salad before, and garlic bread with your casserole, and you'll be really full when you're done and happy. Anyways, that's all there is to that. Have a little bit of sauce left. Didn't use it all. If I need it, I use it, and if it looks like it's covered good enough, I don't. It's better to quit a little early than have it just bubbling all over in your oven. So I'm gonna pop it in the oven, and I'll show you what it's like in 30 minutes on 350. Well, I am back. Here is our casserole. And let it set for about 5 minutes out of the oven. I think it needed about 5 more minutes to set up, because generally the noodles will the cheese gets together and holds the noodles in place, but it's gonna be tasty. Now that is tasty. Thank you for watching. I did make a copy or print, make a list. I got to get this down a little further. Did make a list of the ingredients. I will also print these or put these in the details. But that is my list of ingredients and how I make a pasta dish. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you like it. And we'll post some more. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.